time. Puck comes back to Stanton. His shot. Makarov didn't see it until the last split second and went just wide as the Tigers holding it in. Puck comes loose there. Moving in. Here's a quick hard shot in there from Gavin Broadhead. He just misfired as it goes wide of the net. Siemens back in behind his own goal. Tigers make some changes. So it's the Blades now trying to move out of their own end. Duncan Siemens inside his own blue line. Here's a high-end player for this Blade Hockey Club, and he's kind of the catalyst that makes it go, along with Walker, who's busting down the left side. But Walker trying to get around Dylan Vicenius. Vicenius puts maybe too much of a hold on him. There's going to be a penalty here to the Medicine Hat Tigers. Walker's back in behind the Tiger net. He's being worked over in there by Jaden Hart. Finally, play is whistled down, and the Blades go on the power play for the first time in this hockey game, Barry.
Well, Tigers, you're right. They're going to defend on their first penalty kill, and Dylan Vicenius a little bit of a hold there, and as a result, the Tigers go into the first PK.
And we've got the media break right now. You're listening to HEB Financial Tigers Hockey on Chat 94.5 FM and TigersHockey.com.
If you're looking for a night out with the Tigers for the entire family but just can't make it down to the arena, then visit one of the Co-op gas bar locations around the city. It's a great way to get your hands on some tickets if you're not a season ticket holder. Get a discount on a 30-liter fuel purchase and come cheer on your Medicine Hat Tigers from some of the best seats in the arena.
Co-op Family Fun Zone tickets are available at any of the 4 Co-op gas bar locations in the city.
For hockey superfans, the goal never changes and the game never ends. Just ask brand new dad, Darren.
Come on, honey, you're doing great. Push, push. Feel the burn.
You feel the burn!
This one's for the sippy cup. Okay, there's the glove hand for the assist. Here comes the slap shot.
Congratulations. You've got triplets.
A hat trick? Yes! Awesome!
As true hockey fanatics, ATB Financial knows it's your goals that count, and we've got the assists.
All right, we'll get the face-off in Tiger territory as the Tigers cutting off their first penalty in this hockey game. Blades desperate and trying to tie it up. And we've got Shinkarik, Brito, Lewington, and Rickman out there to try to kill off the first part of this penalty. And for the Blades, it's McColgan trying to win the face-off to the left of Merrick Langhammer. And so far he's only faced 3 shots. The one of them, of course, was a penalty shot that was taken by Josh Nichols. Nichols is out there right now, and he's the guy that makes this team go offensively.
Well, it's amazing. They got a lot of skilled players, but their power play only running just over 12%.
And that's been one downfall of the Blades so far this year. Tigers clearing that out. Here's Darren Dietz getting the puck in front, a shot, and they score on the deflection. Parked right in front, I believe, is McColgan. We'll have to wait and see, but it was Josh Nichols, I should say. I think Josh Nichols did deflect a power play goal here for the Saskatoon Blades.
Well, all Darren Dietz did is just get it to the net, and Josh Nichols with the deflection there, and as a result there, the game's all tied up.
Merrick Langhammer had no chance on that, and this is where somebody's got to take care of Josh Nichols, so parked in front of that net, prevent him from getting that deflection, Barry.
Well, the Tigers had possession of the puck on the wall there, and it was just a puck that didn't get out of the zone, and then that's what happens, gets turned around.
7th of the season, scored by number 20, Josh Nichols. Assist number 44, Darren Dietz. The time, 13:05.
So Darren Dietz, Medicine Hat boy, will pick up the assist on that goal. So Darren Dietz has always played well here at the arena. I know some of his more productive games, points-wise, has been right here in Medicine Hat. So the puck is loose in Blade territory. 1-1 the score. Power play goal here for Saskatoon. And breaking down the right side. Penalty coming up here to the Tigers. Curtis Volk will be sitting out the next couple of minutes. Seems as though in recent games, whenever the Tigers take one penalty, there's another one right afterwards.
Well, they don't want to get into too much penalty trouble here early in this game. They want to try to stay 5-on-5 and then wait for their opportunities on the power play. But the Tigers they just need to get a little more discipline here in this first period, taking a couple penalties here as of late.
So the Blades have the momentum on their side. They just scored a goal. We've got McColgan trying to win the face-off for the left side of the Tigers' net. Puck squared behind his own goal. Vicenius, he'll slam the puck over on an empty wing there, but Stoven got it down deep into Tiger territory. He got to the puck first as Trevor Cox now hands the puck back into the center ice area. Blades going back and organizing in their own zone. Kyle Schmidt feeds it ahead. Here's Tobin down the right side. Remember, he scored 3 goals for the Blades last night against the Lethbridge Hurricanes in a 5-2 win, so Tigers are very aware of him. Here's Boston Lair now. Get over the line, trying to get around Schmidt. Boston Lair takes it back in behind the net, tries to center, couldn't get it in front, and that wraparound didn't quite work as the Blades move it out quickly. McAvoy dumps it deep into Tiger territory. 3rd game in as many nights here for both of these hockey clubs. And for Talker time, we're looking at a 1-1 score. Lewington in behind the net for Rickman. Rickman lead pass into the center ice area for Jaden Hart. Hart's at center ice. Couldn't find Boston Lair. And the Blades are right back again. Walker leading the attack to the Tiger line. McColgan tried to get it over on the left side, but it's intercepted by Lear. Lear bounces it in, and Makarov, he'll leave the puck at the side of his own goal. So the Blades going back and organizing deep in their own territory. Benson played around the boards, and he was hit out there. A little slow in getting up off the ice. Tigers failed to maintain possession of the puck. The Blades there in Dietz lugs it to the Tigers blue line and then dumps it in. And coming up with it for the Tigers is Sanford, the youngster from Vernon, BC, will play the puck up the right side for Gavin Broadhead. Broadhead gets it deep. The Tigers have the kids out there right now trying to put out a show. Walker couldn't receive a long pass up on the right side. That's an icing call. Face-off will be back in Blade territory. Next action for the Tigers, by the way, Barry, will be Tuesday night. The Brandon Wake Kings are here.
Well, Gavin Broadhead, he laid a pretty good hit there on Brent Benson along the wall, and a few of the Blades having a few words with him there after that hit. A good hit there for Gavin.
Well, I don't think Gavin's going to be intimidated by anything the Blades may have to say, do you?
Oh, I don't think so either.
And it's a good, clean hit. We're looking at it here on the replay, and nothing wrong with a hit like that.
No, shoulder to shoulder.
Yep.
There isn't anything wrong with that at all.
Face out to the left side of Makarov. As the Tigers trying to get that go-ahead goal if they can going out of this period. There's 1:58 left in the opening period. 1-1 the score for Shocker time as the puck is able to right back into deep Tiger territory again. So Langhammer feeds it to Basenius in the corner. Basenius being left up along the wall by Cambites. And the Tigers will start out. Cambites, former Red Deer Rebel. He's an overace traded to the Blades earlier this week as the puck goes back into the center ice area. At center ice, Duncan Siemens sends it back into Tiger territory. The Blades without Dalton Thrower, who's out on an indefinite suspension for a head check last night there in Lethbridge, Barry. So Blades certainly miss him coming off the back end.
Yeah, when you got a guy who's one of your top 2-3 defensemen, that's tough when you lose him out of your lineup there. But those headshots, they're going to be called every time, and automatic they'll come with a suspension as well.
So the Blades get the puck deep into Tiger territory, but it goes off a stick and deflects wide. We're into the last minute of play here in this first period, and looking at a 1-1 score and 11-8 on the shots for the most part. It's been kind of an even-up period.
Yeah, it sure has been an even-up period, and the Blades, they got a gift there on that penalty shot, which we thought was a questionable call, but Merrick Langhammer with a huge stop there to keep that game scoreless at that point.
So Rickman starting out from the left side of his own goal. Rickman, he'll move the puck up to the left side for Curtis Volk. Volk taps it in over the Saskatoon line, but they get rid of it in a hurry, and the Tigers have to go back and organize in their own zone. Rickman, he's battling for along the boards to the left side of the goaltender, Merrick Langhammer. Puck scores loose. Curtis Volk, he'll track it down. Volk now will move the puck over on the right side. Here comes Elgin Pierce to Trevor Cox. Up for Curtis Volk. Back for Cox. Cox turns, fires. And that pinball's wide as the Blades get a handle on it. Pufol now stick handling in his own zone. Pufol, his pass up the left side. Carrying it in over the blue line. And trying to set it up there. Stransky coming in from the right boards, but he was checked. Comes to the side of the Tiger goal. Josh Nichols looking for it in the corner, the left side of the Tiger net. Stransky back in behind the goal. He was tied up. Comes in front. They score! Just as the buzzer sounds, coming in late on the play there. Off the back end for the Blades was McColgan. And the Saskatoon Blades will go into this first period leading 2-1. That was a bang-bang play. McColgan came out of nowhere and scored that goal just as the buzzer sounded, Barry.
Well, that puck came back to McColgan real quick. Lots of Tiger players thinking maybe the period was going to end there, and all of a sudden it popped out front. Shane McColgan all alone to put it in the net.
I think they're just going to make sure they're going to go upstairs, but I'm sure that puck was across the goal line before the buzzer sounded. But anyway, they'll check it out. But, hey, that was a good play by the Saskatoon Blades.
It was. They turned the puck over behind the Tiger net and popped it out front. Shane McColgan, he made no mistake there with a quick shot into the net.
So anyway, it's the Blades leading the Tigers 2-1 after one
first period, but hey, the Tigers need to come back, and you're right, they got to find some ways to put the puck in the net here and get a few more goals.
First intermission break coming up. Play of the period for Tidy Truck Box Liners. Our stats summary for Sun Country Nissan. And once again, we'll be reviewing our Talker Time trivia question and the winner here tonight. All coming up your way in the first intermission break. You're listening to HEB Financial Tigers Hockey on Chat 94.5 FM at TigersHockey.com.
This is Medicine Hat Tigers Hockey for ATB Financial on Chat 94.5 FM.
For a warm, inviting atmosphere, add a Valor gas fireplace to your home. The original radiant gas fireplace is available from Moritz Masonry with a wide selection of trims, frets, and surrounds so you can customize it to suit your home. Valor offers both manual and automatic settings and a timer so you can have the room toasty for those cold winter mornings and turn it off after you go to bed. Get a stylish look and efficient heating when you install a Valor gas fireplace from Moritz Masonry on South Railway. It's wall-to-wall mattresses at Parker's Brand Source with their annual Beauty Rest Great Canadian Mattress Sale. Come into Parker's for the unheard-of deals on Beauty Rest mattresses with the legendary patented Evolution non-flip pocketed coils. Evolution pocket coils, which can be found only in Beauty Rest mattresses, gently conform to your body shape while working independently to provide unsurpassed motion separation. Find a queen-size Beauty Rest Studio mattress and base for only $7.99. The Beauty Rest Great Canadian Mattress Sale at Parker's Brand Source.
Like I said, always a very special time for any city that's hosting the Memorial Cup. Let's check in on something special here regarding Derek Rickman as we look at this player profile.
Derek Rickman is the Tigers' newest defenseman. However, the veteran blue liner certainly is not new to the Western Hockey League. Rickman played last year in Tri-City after spending 3+ years with the Hurricanes. The Red Deer native played all his minor hockey in that city during his Pee Wee years. He was an offensive type blue liner, scoring 3 goals per game, but all that changed in recent years as he's now known as a stay-at-home type defenseman. Darren Sevier, a former Dub player, is his favorite minor hockey coach, and his favorite movie star is Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, on the subject of his favorites, he likes chicken parmesan, and a penne Alfredo sauce is a pregame meal. And away from the game, he likes to golf during the summer, and he has had occasion to golf with former Tiger great Chris Russell. Chris, of course, has a summer home in Red Deer. The player in the NHL he patterns himself after is Robin Revere, and in talking about favorite buildings to play in, he likes the Spokane Memorial Arena. And at the opposite end of the spectrum, he detests playing at snooker. And Connor Patrick is his closest friend in the world, someone he has known since kindergarten. His most embarrassing moment happened at the Saddle Dome when he tripped on the blue line and coughed up the puck to Brandon Cozen, who went in and scored on a breakaway. Derek Rickman, a rock among Tiger blue liners, and this has been our feature on Tiger Profiles. I'm Bob Ridley.
And checking out some of the scores around the Western Hockey League as we get set for period number 2. Blades leading the Tigers 2-1. We've got a final. The Kamloops Blazers toppled the Calgary Hitmen 5-2 tonight. That's the first regulation time loss for the Hitmen so far this year. Edmonton no score. Kootenay no score. That game into the second period. We've got Tri-City leading Moose Jaw by a score of 2-0. Only 4 games going on in the Western Hockey League. We'll be dropping the puck in the second period here in Medicine Hat with the Blades leading the Tigers 2-1. You're listening to HEB Financial Tigers Hockey and Chat 94.5 FM, TigersHockey.com.
Up next, second period play-by-play action with your Medicine Hat Tigers for ATB Financial on Chat 94.5 FM.
Number 24, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Coach, we've just got a minute left. It's a 2-all tie, and the home team is on the power play.
And so is Ramada. Right now, you can take advantage of discounted rates and still collect Wyndham Rewards points. Now, that really is some kind of power play. Check us out at Ramada.ca or call 1-800-2-RAMADA for details.
He shoots. He scores!
Ramada. You do your thing, leave the rest to us. All Ramada hotels in Canada are independently owned and operated.
Saskatoon Blades going for their 4th win so far this year. The Tigers going for their 5th. Opening face-off, a presentation of Samusite's Car and Dog Wash. That takes place here momentarily. 12-9 of the shots in favor of the Tigers, but the Blades have the edge on the scoreboard as they lead by a score of 2-1. From the opening face-off, Blades go chasing the puck back in their own zone. It's cleared all the way down the ice, right to the doorstep there of Langhammer. He'll send the puck to Basinius. Basinius around the wall. Underway with action here in the second period. Kyle Becker shovels the puck to center ice. Bounces the length of the ice, and the Blades have to go back and organize. Here's Duncan Siemens, Colorado Avalanche draft pick, fitting it around the boards for Josh Nichols. Nichols, who scored the Blades' first goal here, was able to lob it out, but the Tigers' Becker dumps it right back in again. Siemens again around the boards, up at the right side, as it goes rink wide now for Stransky. Stransky dishes it off there, but Darren Dietz, he was too well covered, and the Tigers will move it out of their own end. Here's a pass up at the right side. Tigers caught in a line change. Cox, he was hit there by Stransky. Falls, but gets right back up again. Cox gets right back after the puck, though. He'll drop it to Basinius. Basinius to Trevor Cox. Cox at center ice. He'll fire the puck over the left side, but it was intercepted there by Nichols. Drops it back for Siemens, and Darren Dietz now starts out of his own end. Does a spin around the move to get away from Trevor Cox. He'll dish it off there for Siemens. Rink wide pass up on the right side, knocked down by Rickman, but he couldn't get it out. Blades now on the attack. It's sent through the blue and out the other side. Comes right back to the blue line. Pafal will hold it in. He'll get it deep into Tiger territory. Blades again. Walker hands it off into the corner. Tigers good as Volk. He'll start away. Both clubs have made a change here in the long sequence of plays. Now Lewington at center ice for the Tigers. He'll lob it in. Blades going back and defending. Tigers throwing some fresh skaters out on the ice again. And the Blades regroup with Pafal sending it around the boards up at the right side for Kyle Schmidt. Schmidt rink wide pass for Cambites. Cambites is having trouble against Boston Lear. They both go down in a heap, and it's played back into the center ice area. Lear, he's up and at it again. Here's Lear down the right side. Lear trying to shake the checking there of Pafal. Here's Boston Lear coming out of the corner. Lear back for Spencer Jensen. Rink wide now for Ty Stanton. Stanton gets it down low. Boston Lear trying to get to it as well. Jensen, he's along the boards, and the puck squirts back in behind the Saskatoon Blades goal. So some real close checking out there right now. Huddersfield, Carrick, and Cambites had a little set to there as the puck is played right back into Blade territory. Out of the corner is Matthew Pafal. Pafal getting it right wide. He's a former Red Deer Rebel as well, as the puck is able to all the way down the ice. That'll go wide of the Tiger goaltender, and that's an icing call. Face off back in Blade territory. Barry, a lot of action between the blue lines so far.
Yeah, a lot of action. You're exactly right between the blue lines. Both goaltenders not seeing any action here, and the Tigers want to get some quality shots here on Andre Makarov. And one thing, he's a very good first-stop goaltender, and you need to get some traffic in front of this guy.
12-10 of the shots in favor of the Tigers, but nothing is falling right now as the Blades are getting some excellent goaltending from Makarov, and Tigers aren't getting to any rebounds right now as the face-off for the right side of Makarov. Tigers now are coolest. He'll feed it around the boards. Dylan Brado with Henderson Carrick. They're battling in behind the net. Shinkarik comes up with the puck. He'll feed it back to Basinius. Basinius moving in range. Got a shot away. Shinkarik's looking for the rebound. They bang away at it, and the Blades are able to clear. Becker will hold it in at the blue line, however. He'll get it back in behind the Blades goal for Hunter Shinkarik. Now to Basinius. Basinius over for Becker. Becker got a shot away, and that deflects off. It's taken out of play. Face-off will be to the right side of the Blades goal, and that's what the Tigers are looking for. Getting some rubber towards the goaltender, Makarov.
Well, some good puck movement by the Tigers in the Saskatoon end, and the Blades doing a good job defending and not letting any quality shots to get through on Makarov.
I think we're starting to get a real good look at what the campus Blazers are all about, Barry. They beat Calgary here tonight, and Blazers are so deep up front. They just got 3-4 lines that keep coming at you. Tigers now organizing play in their own zone is cleared back into the neutral zone, and Darren Dietz, Medicine product, he'll shovel the puck deep into Tiger territory. Montreal Canadiens draft pick. Here's a shot. Langhammer making the save. The rebound jumps high in the air Lines up at the side of the Tiger goal. Play back to Siemens. Siemens a shot. He whistled that one just wide. Got a great wrist shot there as the Tigers come tearing out of their own end. Here's Pierce looking for Curtis Volk. Back for Pierce. That didn't work. Blades now moving the puck back into the center ice area. On the attack there for Saskatoon was Brett Stolman. Got it at the side of the Tiger goal. Tigers clear, and it comes back into the neutral zone. So the Blade Schmidt, he'll drive it over there for Pafal. Pafal retreats back to his own blue line. Blades leading in this game 2-1 here for Taco time. Tigers try to play some catch-up hockey. Doty, he knocks the puck loose, but Blades back in over the Tiger blue line. Assels trying to get a shot away. Assels and Doty had a pretty good tilt back in that first period. Now comes to Pafal. Pafal at the blue line trying to get a shot through. That was blocked on the way in by the Tigers' Derek Rickman. And the puck comes out of the right side. We got Hart and Lear on a 2-1. Over for Bosler. Goes in, shoots it. Oh, what a save in there by Makarov on the short side. Good effort there by the Tigers' Boston and also Jaden Hart, but they just couldn't quite convert it, only because of a great stop there with Makarov, Barry.
Well, that was an outstanding stop by Makarov. 2-on-1 there with Hart and Lear, and Lear's got the hot hand and give it to him, and boy, he made a pretty good move, but great stop by Makarov.
So it's the Tigers, Spencer Jensen. He'll rattle the puck off the board. Siemens intercepts for Saskatoon to McColgan. McColgan inside his own blue line. Here's McColgan, stretch pass. Almost intercepted there by Stephen Owery of the Tigers. Young 16-year-old. Turning and firing off the half wall with Stransky for the Blades. Langhammer had to make a save. His kick back into the corner of the right side of the Tiger net. They dig for it. Gavin Broadhead, he comes charging down the right boards. He'll slide the puck back into Blade territory. And we've got a stoppage here, Barry, with the Saskatoon Blades still leading the Tigers 2-1.
Well, the Blades doing a pretty good job against the Tigers in defending this lead right now, up 2-1, and the Saskatoon Blades. They don't look like a team that, what are they, 2-3, 2-7, or 3-7 right now? They definitely don't look like a team like with that type of record.
No, and I just don't know what happened to them in starting the season. They just really fell in some hard times, rode a 5-game losing skid, and had trouble coming out of it, but they're playing hard here tonight. Dylan Brado, he'll dump the puck off there for Hunterson. Carey couldn't battle through a check, and the Blades come tearing right back now to center ice. It's a shot by Lucas Sutter deep into Tiger territory, round the wall. The Blades trying to put some pressure on Lucas Sutter. A wraparound. Langhammer closing the door on the short side. And for the Saskatoon Blades, is Walker again trying to get a shot through. He did. That was stopped, and the Tigers were able to clear the zone. Comes back into the neutral territory with Darren Dietz to Duncan Siemens. Siemens slides it ahead. Hit there by Basinius on Lucas Sutter. They kind of push and shove one another, but the Tigers back in their own zone to organize. Kyle Becker sends it on the boards. Basinius to Koulis. Koulis battles through a couple of checks, gets away from Stolman, drops it over for Brado. Dylan Brado off the half wall. He'll feed it around the board. Still 2-1 for Taco time. Blades with the lead. We're playing in the second period. The puck is able all the way down the ice. Lewington, he'll try to chase it down. We've got an icing call in the faceoff back in the Saskatoon Blades zone. Once again, that final score, Kamloops Placers over the Calgary Hitmen by a score of 5-2. And as far as the Calgary Hitmen are concerned, their first regulation time loss so far this year. You just can't win them all, Barry, and the Hitmen kind of found that out here tonight.
Yeah, you're right. And Kamloops, they're still haven't lost yet this year as well. So
I think they're the only team, isn't it?
They are the only team at this point.
And the Tigers fought over the Kamloops Blazers rowboat in a 4-2 loss there in Loopstown. Now it's the Tigers on the attack. Here's a long shot, and that goes just wide of the mark. Winds up in the corner, the left side of Makarov. Here comes Curtis Volk out of the corner. Takes a shot. That was a sharp angle shot. Couldn't get it on the net. And it's Volk again back in behind the goal. Volk had the puck knocked out of his, the stick knocked out of his hands, but comes up with it again. Curtis Volk from the face-off circle to Pierce. He couldn't one-time it, kind of lost his balance, and there's going to be a penalty here, and I believe it's being issued to the Saskatoon Blades. So Tigers will get a power play.
I think it's the other way around.
I think it's the other way around.
I think Pierce is getting the slashing call there on, I believe he slashed the stick right out of the hand of Brett Stolman.
So Elgin Pearson, some frustration, draws the 2-minute minor penalty, and the Blades will go to work on a power play. They already have one power play goal here tonight that came from Josh Nichols, and for being last in the league on the power play, they're looking pretty good with it here tonight so far. So face off to the left side of the Tiger net, and this is a huge penalty kill for this Tiger Hockey Club. Basenius, he'll rattle it around the boards, couldn't get it out, however. Dylan Brado out there on this penalty kill. Basenius, Becker, Brado, and Huddersfield Carrick. Huddersfield Carrick logging a lot of ice time these days, killing off penalties, power play, 5-on-5. Here's Darren Dietz. He'll drop the puck there. Good hard shot from the point. They score. Stransky in front on the deflection. I believe he'll get credit for the goal. And the Blades for their second power play goal of this hockey game. And they've got a 3-1 lead here, Barry.
Well, you're right. Stransky was the guy in front of the net, and he got his stick on that one to redirect the puck past Merrick Langhammer.
So the Blades out in front, 3-1. Penalties proving very costly for this Tiger Hockey Club here tonight. Shot came from the blue line. Pufal. Stransky deflects it in, and Pufal will draw an assist. We'll see if there's a second assist issued on that particular goal. So 3-1 Saskatoon.
Power play goal, his third of the season. Scored by number 14, Matej Stransky. Assist number 2, Matthew Pufal. And number 44, Darren Dietz.
So Darren Dietz will pick up an assist as well. That's his second helper here tonight. And we seem to have a hurt goaltender there, Makarov, Barry. I was looking at my stats, and I think on his way to the old sin bin is Jaden Hart. What happened there?
Well, Hart caught him coming across the crease there, looking at the replay. And one thing, Jaden Hart wasn't. He was not inside the crease of the Saskatoon Blades. He was just skating by it. But anytime that you catch a goaltender with a hit like that, it's going to result in a penalty.
Well, Jaden Hart will see some penalty time, and yeah, you're right. But actually, it wasn't intentional at all.
Well, it wasn't intentional, and when the goalie's outside the crease like that, the player has every right to the space that he's in there. And the referee made the call on that one, but I don't know. It's once you watch the replay a few times, you kind of question maybe the call.
Well, Makarov made it look a lot worse than it actually was. Makarov kind of embellished that a little bit, but anyway, it's the Blades going to work on their fourth power play. They've already got 2 power play goals. Dates to Pufal. Pufal moving into range. He'll get a shot away, and Blades are very good at putting a guy in front of the Tigers goaltender, Merrick Langhammer, taking his eyes away, and Stransky seems to be that guy. He scored just moments ago on the power play. So the Blades are on the attack. McColgan will send it back for Darren Dietz. He whistled the shot. Comes off the backboards for a team that's in last place on the power play in the Western Hockey League. Blades are doing a real good job here tonight against this Tiger Hockey Club. McColgan back inside his own blue line again. He'll turn the puck to center ice. McColgan down the right boards. He's hit over the line, trying to get around Dylan Brado. McColgan taking it into the corner. Got it back to Pufal, to Dietz. Dietz has 2 assists here tonight. Medicine Hat Kid to Pufal now. Here's the shot, and that was stopped in there by Langhammer. Tigers clear but not out. Held in. McColgan back in behind the net for Stransky. Matej Stransky takes the puck along the boards, and he has just scored here for the Blades, his third goal of this hockey season. Pufal now to Darren Dietz. Dietz walks the line. He'll get it to McColgan. McColgan trying to set it up to Dietz. High slot. Who scores? Darren Dietz picks the upper right-hand corner, and the Saskatoon Blades make it 4-1. Boy, their power play is on fire here tonight.
Well, is it ever? And they're getting pucks to the net, and boy, they got big Stransky in front of the net, just causing some distraction there for Merrick Langhammer. And I'll tell you what, that was a great shot by Dietz.
And I don't think anybody deflected it on the way in, not from this vantage point anyway. Maybe Stransky, I don't think so. I think it was Dietz's goal all the way. So
goal, his 4th of the season. Scored by number 44, Darren Dietz. Assist number 9, Shane McColgan. And number 2, Matthew Pufal. The time, 8:52.
So McColgan and Pufal will get the assist here as the Blades now with 3 power play goals in this hockey game. That's been the difference. Tigers haven't been able to score in the power play where the Blades have. So kind of a frustrating time for the Tiger specialty teams. Here's the lead pass now as Curtis Walk in from the left side. Toe drag, goes top shelf and over top of the crossbar. Nice effort there by Curtis Walk. Just couldn't finish it off, however. Now the Tigers, Stanton, he'll get the puck deep into Blade territory. Tigers going after it along the boards there, but Elgin Pierce could not come up with the puck. Blades getting all kinds of momentum, and from their power play into tonight's game. Lewington to Sanford. Sanford's shot, that goes way wide. Comes back to Rickman off the backboards. Rickman's shot, that was deflected, and it goes back into the corner, the right side of the Saskatoon Blades goal. Sanford trying to come up with it. Here's Lowry in front, but he couldn't knock the puck down, and the puck is sent by the Blades back into Tiger territory. Rickman, he goes back after it, picks himself up after stumbling. Here's Sanford. He'll dish it off to Gavin Broadhead. Broadhead back to behind the net. He's got Sanford working with him now to Gavin Broadhead. Broadhead trying to get away from Schmidt out there, the defenseman, and it's knocked right back into the corner again. 4-1 the score for chocolate time. Saskatoon Blades have the upper hand as they've scored 3 unanswered goals thus far here in this second period. And I believe we got the media break coming up here right now on an offside call. And we'll be back in a moment. You're listening to ATB Financial Tigers Hockey on Chat 94.5 FM and TigersHockey.com.
Shop.tigershockey.com is the online source for everything Tigers. Represent Alberta's Orange County with jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and souvenirs. Check the site often. There's always something on sale. Find the perfect gift for the hardcore fan in your life. Shop.tigershockey.com has something for everyone. Everything you need to show your Tigers pride and the easiest way to buy Tigers merchandise online. Shop.tigershockey.com.
For hockey superfans, the goal never changes and the game never ends. Just ask driving instructor Ed.
Okay, you're doing great. Oh, no, now you're over the center line. You're offside. Okay, pass. Nice shoulder check. Watch that linesman. Yep, the one painting the lines there. Okay, you got a breakaway. Go for it. Oh, there's an opening. Go. Red light. Yeah, hit the horn. You mean the brakes? No, the horn. You scored. Hit it. Oh.
As true hockey fanatics, ATB Financial knows it's your goals that count, and we've got the assists.
Well, it's a tough go here for the Tiger Hockey Club. The Blades with 3 power play goals and now have a 4-1 lead against the Tigers. Catch-up hockey time. We'll see just how determined the Tigers get here, Barry.
Well, you're right. They got to start getting some quality shots here on Andre Makarov if they're going to beat this guy and stay out of the penalty box. The Tigers have taken a few undisciplined penalties there that have cost them. And this Blades power play, they got some skilled guys they can put on the ice, and boy, it's been dynamite here tonight.
So it's the Saskatoon Blades now failing to maintain possession of the puck inside the Tiger line. They're sent back into their own territory. Siemens, he'll rattle it off the boards back into the neutral zone. Kyle Becker for the Tigers dumps it in. Darren Dietz inside his own blue line. He'll shovel it to center ice. Becker again for the Tigers to Dylan Brado. Brado will lob the puck into the corner of the right side of the goaltender Makarov, and the Tigers go in on the forecheck. On the boards, here's Miles Koulis. Trying to catch fire again. Koulis in the corner. Now he'll dish it off to Hunter Shinkarich. Shinkarich back into the corner. Now to Koulis. Koulis comes off the wall with the puck to Basinius. Basinius, his long shot. That was blocked in front by Darren Dietz. Dietz has a goal and 2 assists here tonight for the Saskatoon Blades. Homegrown player, and he always plays well in this old arena as the Blades fail to maintain possession inside the Tiger blue line. And now they make some changes as the Tigers' Dylan Basinius comes out of his own zone. Up for Trevor Cox. Cox will bang the puck right back into Blade territory. And it comes around the boards. It'll be Spencer Jensen trying to hold it in. Failed to do so. Cox tried to get to the puck back into the center ice area, but play whistle down, and we'll get a face-off in the Blade zone. 8:20 at the time left here in the second period. 4-1 Saskatoon for Taco time.
Well, I'll tell you, Saskatoon tonight, they look more like a first-place team than they do a last-place team. And they've been coming at the Tigers pretty good, but the biggest thing is their power play has been so effective tonight.
That's the key, and that power play will win you a ton of games, just like it did for the Tigers earlier in this season when the Tigers' power play was running red hot. Now along the board, Schmidt trying to dig it off the wall for Saskatoon. He's in his own zone, getting some heat in there from Boston Lair. Bond is shipped off the wall back into the center ice area. Gavin Broadhead will get the puck to Ty Stanton, and he had some difficulty with it. Has to go back into his own zone as he's getting some heat in there from the forechecking of the Blades McAvoy. So the Blades still in possession of the puck. Comes back to Siemens at the blue line. He'll whistle a shot. That was blocked down by Gavin Broadhead of center ice. Ahead for Boston Lair. Lair will chop the puck back into Blade territory. Duncan Siemens tracks it down. He's in his own zone. Siemens trying to turn away from Gavin Broadhead. Some good forechecking in there by Broadhead. Puck comes back to the blue line. It's Pierce failing to get to it. Then the Blades are on their way back. Here's Hassel's going in. His shot. Good wrister there on Langhammer. Langhammer making the save. Hassels will kick it right back to the blue line. Here's another shot. This time Langhammer gloves the puck, holds onto it. We'll get a face-off in the Tiger zone. So the Blades now are shooting the Tigers 20-15 as this game moves forward. Barry, the Blades really seem to be gaining more confidence.
Yeah, you're right. They get some power play goals, but they seem to be getting more and more momentum. And the Tigers need a break here. They need to get a goal here real quick here before they get out of this second period.
Western Hockey League this week. That's what we'll be bringing your way in our second intermission break. Some thoughts from John Kane, who's a play-by-play man of the Kamloops Blazers and does the Western Hockey League program each and every week as the puck was kicked into the crowd there by the goaltender Makarov after Curtis Volk had taken a shot. So the face-off in the Saskatoon Blades zone. 7:05, the time left here in the second period. Next action here at home will be on Tuesday night. The Brandon Wheat Kings come to town. Tigers only have one goal so far tonight, that coming from Curtis Volk. And they've had some other chances, but Makarov has been pretty much a rock in the nets here for the Saskatoon Blades. Volk again in front, backhand shot, they score! Getting the rebound there was Trevor Cox. Tigers creating the turnover. Things are pretty quiet for the Tigers, and all of a sudden they respond with a goal, and that's the one they needed. Trevor Cox getting them fired up again.
Well, there he is again, Trevor Cox. The guy, he knows where to be, boy, to score a goal, and there he was once again in great position there, and Curtis Volk finds him the puck, and he makes no mistake, takes the original shot, gets his rebound, puts it in.
As far as Cox is concerned, that's his fifth goal of the season. They kind of come in bunches with him. He's had two-goal games here for this Tiger team.
His fifth of the season, scored by number 36, Trevor Cox. Assist number 18, Curtis Volk. The time, 13:09.
So Volk does pick up the assist as the Tigers are back within 2 goals of this Blade Hockey Club. So they are climbing their way back into this game. Still lots of time left, 6:25 remaining in the second period. Then we've got the entire third period yet. So Tigers are not in a panic mode, obviously, as Dylan Basinius tracks it down in his own zone. Basinius working from the right corner. He'll slap it off the boards back into the center ice area. Blades go back and organize in their own territory. It's lifted up on the left side for Stransky. Rink wide pass into the neutral zone. Darren Dietz carried it as far as the Tiger blue line. He was stopped. Puck is bounced back into the center ice area. Then lifted into the Tiger zone. So Becker to Basinius for Sanford. Sanford's down the right side. He'll get it to Jaden Hart. Couldn't pull the trigger. He was too well covered there by the back checking of the Saskatoon Blaze Zajac. Tigers holding it in. There's Sanford turning and firing, but he drifted to just wide, looking for Boston Lear for a possible deflection. Tigers have some jump now, and moving in was Jaden Hart, trying to get a shot through. Finally, dumps it off into the slot, but Sanford, he was too well covered, and the Blade Zajac, he'll run it to center ice, backhands it deep into Tiger territory. Langhammer will dump it around the boards as the Tigers. Spencer Jensen comes tearing out of his own zone. Jensen's at center ice. In over the blue line. Jensen going towards the net. Couldn't pull the trigger. Jensen still has it. Drops it off into the corner now. Here's Elgin Pierce out of the corner. He'll get it to Curtis Volk. Rips the shot just wide. Volk having another great scoring opportunity there. Volk could have a hat trick here tonight. Had he been able to score in some of his chances, he already has 1 goal and 1 assist. Penalty coming up here to the Saskatoon Blades. Trevor Cox is back out on the ice again. The Tigers have their goaltender on the bench. Here comes Volk into the slot. Volk couldn't get a shot away. He was tied up by Walker. Here's the shot. That pinball just wide. Tigers Hunter Shinkaret. He's coming out of the corner with the puck on the leg call. In behind the net for Elgin Pierce. Pierce now a wraparound effort, and that hit the side of the goal. Cox has it again for the Tigers. Trevor Cox plays it back to the blue line. Lillington shot. That was blocked, and the puck comes back into the neutral zone. Rickman has it now for the Tigers. Still a light penalty call here. Late pass, Curtis Volk to Miles Colas. Colas unloads. And Hunter Shinkaret looking for the deflection there. Finally, the Blaze touch the puck, and the Tigers are getting a power play. We will play the Antonio's Pizza and in their power play contest for Jamie Ellis.
Well, Miles Koulis took a shot. He broke a stick again in the second one here in this game, and just don't make sticks the way they used to, do they? They
Not at all.
Wooden sticks, you can never break those things.
Those old Northlands, they last you for 2 years.
Oh, yeah. No, those old players love those sticks because they get hack and whack with those things.
Yeah, but these composite sticks, they don't last. And these kids are so strong. And the NHL guys, too. They just, one wrist shot and it's a broken stick.
Well, yeah. And what is that, $300 for the sticks now?
Yeah. Glad I'm not buying sticks. So the Tigers are on a power play. Here's Shinkarik getting a shot, but it goes off dates and out of play. So the Blades power play has been running red hot. Tigers trying to get their power play fired up as well. And as far as the Tigers' 2 goals are concerned, both were even strength goals. So no power play goals for the Tigers yet here tonight. So the face-off will be the left side of the Blades goaltender. Andrei Makarov has been solid. Tigers have to get some rubber on him here if they can on this power play. It's shot around the boards. Besenius couldn't hold it in. Jumps over his stick. Here's the race for it. Cam Bites and Besenius. And following up is Josh Nichols to Cam Bites at the side of the net. Back for Nichols. And what a save in there by Marek Langhammer. Great play by the Blades. They do a good job when they're killing off penalties. But Langhammer had to be razor sharp to make that stop. As the puck is shot right back into Tiger territory. Again, it's Josh Nichols trying a sharp angle shot, but he hit the side of the Tiger goal. Tigers are running into center ice. Tyler Shinkarik drills it in. And in from the left side, we've got Miles Koulis trying to make a play. Comes back to the blue line. Kyle Becker will be checked right at the line there by Cam Bites. The Blades very aggressive on the checking end of things here and killing off penalties.
Well, very aggressive, and as a result, the Tigers turning the puck over a number of times, and they were lucky that they weren't pulling that puck out of their net as Josh Nichols, he just missed, and Marek Langhammer comes up with a great stop.
And Nichols has been deadly tonight with a goal and 1 assist for this Blade team, so the Tigers still haven't had a shot on Makarov, and starting away is Kyle Becker. Becker, lead pass for Pierce. Pierce hit over the line. Here comes Boston Lair. Lair getting a chance, and his shot was blocked in there by Makarov. Good work again by Boston Lair. Just couldn't quite finish it off. Blades now. Hit over the Tiger line goes Stolben. He was tied up along the boards to the right side of Marek Langhammer, and the puck is knocked loose. Trevor Cox finds Boston Lair. Lair's at center ice. Hit over the line, trying to get around the last guy back there, Siemens, but Siemens grabs the loose puck. He'll send it back into the center ice area. Saskatoon Blades a big team, and a team that certainly has some speed for their size. Here comes the Tigers again. Gavin Broadhead, he's down the right side into the blue line, tied up by Stransky. He's played it out in front there, but Dylan Brado was all tied up, couldn't get a stick on it. Stransky couldn't pick up a pass at center ice and slides right back into deep Tiger territory. Spencer Jensen dumps it off into the corner as Ty Stanton flips it around for Broadhead, but it's picked off there by Walker of the Blades. Walker sends it to the corner to the right side of the Tiger net. Minute 47 left for Talker time. We've got a 4-2 score. Saskatoon Blades leading this Tiger team. Here's Dylan Brado out of the corner, the left side of his own goal again. He'll fire the puck up for Lowry. And the California native couldn't get started at center ice, so Spencer Jensen now feeding it over for Broadhead on the right side. Gavin Broadhead, he'll dump it in. Tigers trying to make some changes. We've got Rickman and Besenius Mackel on the blue line, along with Miles Koulis out there right now. As Zajac, he's running to the Tiger blue line for Saskatoon. Zajac trying to go around Besenius, but Besenius runs him out of room, and the Tigers, Miles Koulis, comes storming right back. Up front is Shinkarik. Quick wrist shot right on. Makarov making the save, and the face-off to the right side of Andrei Makarov.
Well, he makes another big stop. Good shot there on Makarov, and big goaltender. He just comes out and really challenges, and he made that stop look pretty easy.
And he helped Russia with a gold medal for the Russian national team there last year. Barry came in that final game to kind of stone the Canadians. We all remember that.
Well, do we ever? And well, I'll tell you, this guy, he's going to be a real good goaltender, and he's a free agent signing to the Buffalo Sabres. And we saw him last year, real good goaltender, and he's looks that much better even this year.
So from the face-off, here's Rickman getting a quick wrist shot, but That was knocked out of harm's way there by the goaltender Makarov. It's cleared up on the left side as Lucas Sutter will center rink wide. Rickman has it now for the Tigers. Rickman sends it back in behind his own goal. We're into the last minute of play here in the second period. Hunter Shinkarik at center ice. Tigers need to get that next goal if they can. Cam Bites, he has it for the Blades. He's in over the Tiger line. And quick shot that was on a deflection. And Tiger goaltender Langhammer had to be sharp on that one. Walker off the right boards, takes a shot at a sharp angle, whistles around the wall. Here's Siemens getting it over for Darren Dates. Dates now a long shot. That was knocked down, but Hunter Shinkarik couldn't clear. Blades putting the pressure on again right at the tail end of the period. Finally, it's taken by Miles Koulis. He'll run it to center ice. He'll dump it deep into Blade territory with 11 seconds left. He didn't cross the center line, so that means it's an icing call. The faceoff will be back in the Tigers zone. 4-2 for taco time. Blades leading the Tigers here tonight.
Well, some turnovers late in this second period, and the Tigers' end almost resulted in a couple good scoring opportunities for the Blades. And the Tigers, they got to make sure with 11 seconds left that they don't allow any shots at all here on Merrick Langhammer.
Well, the Blades scored with just 1 second left going out of the first period. And once again, another one like that would be certainly a backbreaker as the puck is in the core of the right side of the Medicine Tigers goal. They tie it up, and that ends the second period as the Blades have a 4-2 lead after 2 periods of play. And certainly that second goal the Blades scored going out of the first period kind of coming back to haunt the Tigers right now. The Tigers are a bit of a downer after that and just couldn't do anything with the penalty kill. The Blades now with 3 power play goals.
Yeah, 3 power play goals. It's been running red hot here tonight. Their power play is last in the league, but you wouldn't know it by the way they're operating here tonight with those 3 power play goals.
They're improving it hugely, no doubt. Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. It's the Calgary Hitmen losing to Kamloops 5-2. First regulation time loss for the Calgary Hitmen this year.
The girls are one of the stronger teams in the league this year. How good is this team in your opinion, JC?
I think we're really deep up front. Younger defense, but they're buying in and they're doing a pretty good job so far. And I think the team has a lot to give this year.
That should be worth a Grand Slam breakfast at Denny's. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks.
And that's the show. I want to say thanks to Drew in Prince Albert for his help. I'm John Key, and thanks for listening.
This has been a presentation of the Western Hockey League in cooperation with the WHL radio broadcast partners and Easton Hockey. A production of NO Broadcasting Limited, Kamloops, British Columbia.
Thank you very much, John Kane, with some thoughts from around the Western Hockey League. I'd just like to remind everyone about the BMO Ultimate Fan Contest Wednesday, October 21st, when the Tigers play the Kelowna Rockets. Fans are encouraged to come down dressed up and cheer loudly for their chance to prove they are the ultimate Tiger fan. Be as creative as possible as 3 fans will be chosen to compete in an intermission contest. 1 fan will be crowned with the Ultimate Fan title and will be entered to win a trip to the 2013 Memorial Cup in Saskatoon. So some good things coming up here as far as the Tigers are concerned, and talking about the BMO Ultimate Fan Contest. Remember that date, October 24th, as we get close to Halloween. Tigers are trailing the Saskatoon Blades 4-2, entering the third period. Underway with the play-by-play in just a few moments' time. The opening face-off, a presentation of Samus Heights Car and Dog Wash. That'll happen when we come back. You're listening to ATB Financial Tigers Hockey on Chat 94.5 FM and TigersHockey.com.
Coming up, third period action with your Medicine Hat Tigers for ATB Financial on the home of the Tigers, Chat 94.5 FM.
Number 24, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Plus, we've just got a minute left. It's a 2-all tie, and the home team is on the power play.
And so is Ramada. Right now, you can take advantage of discounted rates and still collect Wyndham Rewards points. Now, that really is some kind of power play. Check us out at Ramada.ca or call 1-800-2-RAMADA for details.
He shoots. He scores!
Ramada. You do your thing, leave the rest to us. All Ramada hotels in Canada are independently owned and operated.
Okay, from the opening face-off, we've got the Tigers organizing play in their own zone. Here's Spencer Jensen to center ice for Trevor Cox. Cox with one of the 2 Tiger goals so far here tonight. And that's his 5th of the year. Nichols 2-1 for the Blades. Going in, shoots, scores! Josh Nichols. Wow, what a laser-like shot as he picked the lower right-hand corner on Merrick Langhammer and the Saskatoon Blades. First 20 seconds of this period are out in front by a score of 5-2.
Well, it's not what the Tigers wanted to start this third period, is to get a goal against them that quick. But the odd hand of Josh Nichols, he goes in and makes no mistake.
Nichols, 2 goals here tonight. Has got 8 on the season. Boy, is he playing very well. We're watching it on replay here, and that was a perfectly placed shot, picking that to lower right-hand corner.
44, Darren Dietz. The time, 19 seconds.
Darren Dietz picking up the assist. A big 4-point night here for the Medicine Hat product and the Montreal Canadiens draft pick. Darren Dietz, as the puck is loose back in Tiger territory. We'll get the Tigers. Becker trying to clear the zone. Henderson carried out there as well. Becker again dumps it to center ice. Dylan Brito will feed it up to the left side. Here's Henderson Carrick busting in, but it's called on the outside play. We'll get a face-off, and the face-off will be to the right side of the Blades goaltender outside the blue line.
Well, you're right, Darren Dietz. He's having a great night here tonight. 4 points so far, and he's got to be happy with the game he's had here so far tonight.
Well, very, very happy, too, as his family sitting in the stands, I'm sure, watching him perform here this evening. Tigers' Jaden Hart comes up with the puck, but kind of fans on his shot. Lost clear to Hart back into the corner. Now it comes to Rickman. Now to Hart. Hart comes off the half wall. Moving in, shoots. Makarov makes the save. Boston Lear, he was close in, couldn't get around on the rebound, and the Blades cleared the zone. Goes straight back into Tiger territory, and that's an icing call. Face-off. We'll be back in the Blade zone. So 5-2. Boy, what an uphill climb here for the Tigers now, Barry.
Well, they need to get one quick here. They need to respond after Saskatoon scored, 19 seconds into this period. And the Tigers want to get back on this board here and get within 2 once again.
So I'd just like to remind everyone of the fourth period that will be coming your way. And that, of course, the presentation of Medicine Hat New Holland. Here's a long shot that goes through the blue and out the other side. Nobody there to tip it in. The Tigers back in their own territory as we've got Miles Koulis trying to track the puck down. Blades are just content to fire the puck all the way down the ice. So we'll get a face-off with the drive to the right side of Makarov back in Blade territory.
Well, Hunter Shinkarik, he's drawn a lot of attention. Lucas Sutter is usually on the ice when Hunter Shinkarik is, along with Darren Dietz. And that's the way it's going to be for Hunter. He's got to get used to that type of life here in the Western Hockey League. You're going to garner a lot of attention. You score 49 goals in this league, and you can bet night in and night out that there's going to be someone looking after you all night long.
Face-off will be to the right side of the Blades goaltender, Makarov, and Tigers have maybe not tested him quite as much as they'd like to have. They only have 21 shots on Makarov so far in tonight's game. Mind you, that very solid and big Saskatoon defense preventing the Tigers from getting that second shot for the most part. Puck goes into the corner, the right side of the Tigers goaltender. Grabbing it now is Elgin Pierce ahead for Curtis Volk. They got turned off the puck, and it's Trevor Cox now retreating after it deep into zone to Curtis Volk. Volk has, without doubt, been the best Tiger out on the ice so far here tonight, as Volk has a goal and 1 assist so far here this evening. And the puck is sent back into Blade territory, so we've got an icing call. Face-off will be in the Tiger zone. Don't forget, Tuesday night, Brandon Wakings come calling, and the Tigers want to be a little bit better with the specialty teams that night, I'm sure.
Well, you're exactly right. It's where you win and lose games, these specialty teams, and Saskatoon Blades with 3 goals on the power play so far tonight.
They've been dynamite. Trevor Cox blocking his shot. He's limping out there right now as the Tigers start out. Curtis Volk, he's on his way into the neutral zone. Volk will send the puck back into Blade territory. We get Pufol catching up to it for Saskatoon. He's back in behind his own goal. So Pufol lugging it out, driving the puck into the center ice area. It's lobbed up by McAvoy. McAvoy couldn't catch up to it. Tigers on the way back. Sanford, he's trying to go around. Schmidt, he does. Here's Sanford in front. Got the shot away. Good save in there by Makarov as he closed down that lower left-hand corner. Good effort there by Cole Sanford. Zajac, he moves in for Saskatoon. Long shot comes off the backboard. Sanford has it again. Sanford, who's very sneaky quick out there, loses the puck, and the Blades get control again. It's lobbed deep into Tiger territory by Brett Stobin, and the Tigers moving it out again. Hunter Shinkarik lead pass up on the left side. But Siemens has the puck for Saskatoon, clears it around the boards. Lewington at center ice. Saskatoon just trying to shut down the Tigers right now. Here comes Hunter Shinkarik in from the left boards. Hunter Shinkarik back in behind the net. Shinkarik being tripped up a little bit, but he does feed it back to the blue line for Rickman. Rickman tees it up. The shot, kick save in there by Makarov. And the Saskatoon Blades get a handle on it, try to clear it out of there. Koulis holds it in. Now Dylan Brado back to the blue line. Here's the shot. They score! Shot coming from Tyler Lewington. And I think we'll take a look at it, but I think Hunter Shinkarik probably deflected it in. Tigers are still in the thick of it here, and they're just 2 shots away from maybe tying up this hockey game. Well, the shot came from the blue line there, and we'll just check it out, Barry.
Well, Hunter, it looked like from his reaction that he did deflect that one. We'll see what the replay shows.
Well, Lewington got the shot away, and I think Hunter Shinkarik did get a piece of it. So Tigers will get Hunter Shinkarik drawing that goal.
Now that puck looked like it was going wide of the net, and he got a stick on it to put it in.
The 6th of the season, scored by number 9, Hunter Shinkarik. Assist number 5, Tyler Lewington. And number 27, Dylan Brado.
So Dylan Brado picks up the assist as well. And Lewington just did the simple thing, get that puck towards the net. And anything can happen, and Hunter Shinkarik got a stick on it, deflected it in behind the goaltender. There's Stolman coming back for Saskatoon. Shoots, he scores! Stolman! He goes top chase just under the crossbar. And the Saskatoon Blades make it a 6-3 score. So it doesn't seem to matter what the Medicine Hat Tigers do. The Blades reply here with a goal.
Well, today the Tigers come back with that. They gave up an odd man rush, and I'll tell you, Brett Stolman, he ripped that shot past Merrick Langhammer, who he had no idea where the puck was going, and it beat him high over the glove hand with a great shot.
So once again, we've got the Saskatoon Blades out in front by 3 goals, 6-3 the score. And that comes right after the Tigers had scored a goal here to get back within 2 of the Blades. Now here's a chance for Jaden Hart. He's busting in from the right side. Hart, he comes from the corner, plays it back to Stanton. Stanton, he'll find Spencer Jensen, but they couldn't make anything happen. Boston there, he's looking for it along the wall too, but he's being pushed off the wall there by Stransky. Now McColgan is in over the line with Nichols. Nichols goes wide. Josh Nichols takes it back in behind the net. Nichols still has it, turns. Flyers couldn't get it on the net. Siemens will hold it in the blue line. Here's Siemens' shot. That pinball's into the corner, and the Tigers will start away. Boston Lear at center ice. He's hit over the blue line. He was shoved off the puck there by Darren Dietz. And the Blades, Duncan Siemens back after it. He's in behind his own goal. So Siemens coming out slowly. His pass up on the right side. Nichols couldn't knock it down. Rickman's inside his own blue line. He'll scoop it over there for Lewington to Dylan Brado. 6-3 the score. Blades leading here for taco time. A shot from a sharp angle. Makarov making the save. Lots of face washing going on the side of the net as scrum is developed. We'll see if any penalties come out of that, Barry.
Well, usually anytime there's a scrum like that and punches being thrown, they'll single a few guys out and send them to the box.
Well, Josh Nichols holding the hot hand. He's from Tsawwassen, BC, actually, and is a free agent. I can't understand why he'd be a free agent, Barry. Like, somebody should have signed him by now.
Well, you're right, and very surprising. You think, well, the season that he's having so far, that it won't be long before he does get some type of contract once the NHL comes back.
If they do this year. Some people say it may take 2 years. So for the hockey fanatic, that's not a good thing.
No, for a guy like Josh Nichols, well, you know, he may not end up with a contract maybe at all this year.
Face out for the left side of Makarov, the goaltender here for Saskatoon, and he's made some big saves. We get Hunter Shinkarik and McColgan, each drawing minor penalties as a result of that face washing that was going on. So it's the Tigers now. Elgin Pierce trying to track down the puck in the corner left side of the Blades goal. Days comes storming back for Saskatoon. He's hit over the Tiger line. Got a long shot away. Langhammer trying to knock it out of harm's way. Pierce turns out of his own end. Here's Pierce down the right side. Too well covered But moving in there was Curtis Volk, but had it stolen from him by Darren Dietz. Dietz leading a three-man rush for the Blades. Here's Dietz going in the shot. Langhammer making the save on the right side. Here's Dietz feeding it back for Siemens. Siemens at the blue line. He rifles his shot. Langhammer making the pad save, and the Tigers still Vicinius. He'll come storming out of his own end. Curtis Volk's at center ice. Volk, he got turned off the puck, and it goes deep into Blade territory. Stoven, he catches up to it. He's got 4 goals in the last 2 games here for Saskatoon. Brett Stoven runs at the center ice. Here's Stoven in over the blue line. Chodrag goes in, but Langhammer makes the stop there. Stoven trying to run over him. And it comes back to Schmidt. Schmidt's inside the line. Fans holding for a penalty here. There's Schmidt moving in. His shot, and that goes off a stick and goes out of play. So we'll get a stoppage. There's 45 seconds left, and the double minor penalties.
Well, the Saskatoon Blades coming close once again. Brett Stoven takes it to the net, and Merrick Langhammer with a good stop. And I think we said Stoven, he had 3 goals last night, so he's on a little bit of a roll.
Boy, he is. He's a big horse out there for Saskatoon. And like you said, this is not a last-place team that we're watching here tonight. The Blades gaining some confidence with that 5-3 win, or 5-2 win over Lethbridge last night, and they've carried that into tonight's game as well. 3 power play goals. That's the story here for Saskatoon. Josh Nichols has a couple of those goals. As the Blades are inside the blue line of the Tigers, Pufall will center right wide. Here's Stransky going in on the back end. Langhammer coming up with a big stop there. So Stransky, he's a big horse as well. Plants himself in front of that net. Very tough to move out of there.
Well, is he ever? And you're right, he's a big guy there, Stransky is. And he, what does he stand with? 6'3", 215 pounds. That's a big guy in front of the net, and he's a nightmare for any type of defense out on the ice.
So Campbell's trying to win the face-off for the Blades, but the Tigers get possession from the draw. As Vicinius shoveling it over on the left side for Kyle Becker. Becker at center ice up for Boston Lair. Lair crossing the line, backhand shot, way wide, comes around the boards, and the Blades come tearing right back again. Walker's at center ice. Here's Walker going wide, coming in from the left side. Walker takes it deep into Tiger territory, and he drops it back. Coming in late on the play there was Lucas Sutter, but he couldn't get a shot through to the net. Sutter has it again off the half wall. Back to the blue line. Siemens will get it over for Darren Dietz. A shot. That goes way wide, and the Tigers, Kyle Becker, he'll move it around the board. So it's Sanford. He got spun off the puck. There's a penalty coming up here to the Blaze, and I think there was a knee involved there. So getting the gate is Lucas Sutter, and that could have done some serious damage there to Sanford, but he was able to spin out of the way. So the Blades will be cutting off a penalty. Tigers going to the power play for the 4th time and looking for their first power play goal here tonight. And we'll be playing the Antonio's Pizza power play contest for Joel Logan. So we'll see what happens with this Tiger power play.
Well, the Tigers need to score real quick on this power play. They want to get, once again, within 2 here. You get within 2 and then a quick shot, and all of a sudden you're within 1, and it's just a brand new ball game.
And from the replay there, it does look like that Sutter got a knee in the way, and on Sanford, when you get that can opener movement going there, that can cause some serious damage to players' groins and other knees and so on.
He managed to sidestep that one, Cole Sanford did, and I thought Cole's been a pretty good performer for the Tigers here tonight.
He's had some good shifts out there, no doubt. Puck comes back to the blue line on the power play. Vicinius being watched by Josh Nichols. Here's Vicinius, a shot back from the same rebound. And filling getting towards the net there was Jaden Hart. I think Sanford, or at least Makarov, made a good glove save there as he stretched out his hand and made that stop as the Tigers forward tried to get it towards the net. We'll take another look at it, but Jaden Hart did have an opportunity there on that rebound. The shot comes from Vicinius at the blue line. Makarov couldn't hold on to it. Now Hart, he got a shot, but it was straight on the ice. Couldn't lift it, and good save in there by Makarov.
You can bet Hart would like to have that one back next time you put that one under the crossbar.
Now Koulis, he'll dish it off here. Basinius, the shot failed to find its way through. Blades with 2 power play goals. Tigers with none so far tonight. That's been the big difference in this hockey game. Long pass up the left side. Here's Shinkarik stepping in over the blue line with Curtis Volk. Drops it for Volk in the corner. Now he plays it back to Miles Koulis, to Curtis Volk again off the half wall. Volk coming in from the left side. And leaves it there for Hart, but Hart couldn't maintain possession of the puck. Here come the Saskatoon Blades. It's nailed deep into Tiger territory by Benson, and the Tigers have to go back and organize. 6-3 the score for Taco Time. Blades with the upper hand. And Koulis, he trips over the blue line, and fans thought maybe a penalty should be handed out there. Here's Nichols. He loses it to Boston Lear. Lear's at center moving in. He'll drop the puck off, and Elgin Pierce a shot. Knocked off the same rebound. And again, an open net, but this time Lewington, who came in from the blue line, just couldn't find the twine. So no luck around the net for the Tigers here tonight. Boston Lear at the side of the goal. Tried to center it there. 35 seconds left in the Tiger power play. And the puck is finally shot all the way down the ice. And the Tigers having to go back, and maybe time for one more rush here on the power play. We've got 10:44 left in the third period. Tigers trailing by 3 as it's cleared up for Trevor Cox. Cox has a goal here tonight. In over the blue line goes Cox again. Boston Lear back to Elgin Pierce. Pierce, he'll get it over to Lewington. Lewington couldn't get a shot through. Puck pinballs way back into the neutral zone. Pierce again for the Tigers. Up in the right side for Ty Stanton. Stanton gets it deep. It'll be Sanford trying to get to the loose puck. Takes it back in behind the goal. So that'll do it here for the Tigers power play. And again, it came up empty here tonight after a couple of power play goals there last night. And the Blades doing a real good job in shutting the Tigers power play down here this evening. Spencer Jensen sent back into his own zone. He'll flip the puck ahead for Cole Sanford. Sanford stopped, but Broadhead support again. Broadhead takes a bit of a high stick in there from Lucas Sutter, and then he dumps the puck deep into Blade territory. Blades going back to organize. We're at the midway point of this hockey game. Hunter Shinkarik had the puck jumped over his stick. Walker has it now for Saskatoon. He'll rip it deep into Tiger territory. Tigers after Rickman. He'll chop it around the boards. Dylan Brito from the left corner now. Brito will get the puck ahead for Miles Koulis. Koulis loses it. Zajac now a shot. Langhammer the save. Rebound. And it's knocked out of harm's way. Stoven holds it in. Siemens another shot from the blue line. That was blocked by Koulis. Another shot. Langhammer got a glove in the way of that one. He flicks it into the corner. And the Blades are back organizing in Tiger territory, putting on some pressure with Dylan Brito. Finally getting to the loose puck. He'll find Rickman. Rickman turns. Put it right on the stick there of Nichols. Nichols dumps it out into the corner left side of the Tiger goal as the Blades make some changes. And the puck comes to center ice. Hunter Shinkarik chops it back into Blade territory. So the Blades, Duncan Siemens, Colorado Avalanche draft pick, head over the blue line with Josh Nichols. Nichols, he got stood up there and couldn't make a play as the Tigers come storming out of their own end. The three-man rush. Curtis Volk, he moves in, he rips a shot, and Makarov there to make the good save, and he holds on to it. So we'll get a stoppage and play in the media break for Taco Time. The Tigers are trailing 6-3. You're listening to ATB Financial Tigers Hockey on Chat 94.5 FM and TigersHockey.com.
There's no such thing as too much comfort. Discover this for yourself in the Lazy Boy Comfort Studio at Parker's Brand Source. See their flyer for great prices and bonus coupons to help you save even more on Lazy Boy sofas, recliners, and sectionals. Recliners as low as $4.99 or a Hayes reclining sofa only $1,099. Or coupons to save an extra $75 on a leather Lazy Boy recliner, or buy one Lazy Boy recliner and get the second for 25% off. A Lazy Boy bonus coupon sale on now at Parker's Brand Source downtown on 3rd Street.
Get in the game with the BMO Tigers MasterCard and support your hometown Bengals every single time you use it. Each card features the Tigers logo proudly displayed on the front. 4 different options to choose from, including air miles and cash back. For more information, click the link at TigersHockey.com and let them know you bleed orange and black with your BMO Tigers MasterCard.
30 shots apiece here tonight, Barry. Both goaltenders have been busy at times, haven't they?
Yeah, they sure have. And, you know, Merrick Langhammer with probably more of the quality shots on him here tonight. And Makarov making some big stops as well at his end there. But I think out of the two there, I think Langhammer's been a little more busy.
So we'll get a face-off from the left side of the Saskatoon Blaze goaltender. for the Tigers, it'll be Jaden Hart, who had 2 goals last night. He's had a couple of opportunities here tonight as well. But the Blades aren't giving the Tigers a whole lot of time in front of that net to make a good play. Darren Dietz for Saskatoon. Boys, he's been a dominant force with a goal and 3 assists there for the Blades tonight. At center ice, Fossilier couldn't come up with a puck. It's knocked right back into Tiger territory. For Tonka time, it's a 6-3 score. The Saskatoon Blades have the lead. Running at the center ice is Fossilier. He's hit over the line. Here's Lear now, trying to dish it off for Basinius, who came in the back door, couldn't quite get it to him, and the Blades get a chance to clear. Walker, he's roaring down the left side. Here's Walker trying to get around the Tiger defenseman Becker, but got a sharp angle shot at the side of the Tiger goal. Here's Kambites now, looking for somebody in the corner and trying to center it there for Saskatoon. Puck goes right back into the corner again. So Blades doing a pretty good job on the forecheck. Puck comes back to Schmidt at the blue line. His shot, he whistled that one way wide. Pafal will try to hold it in. There's Pafal losing the puck outside the blue line. Good check in there by Trevor Cox. Now the Blades straight back into the Tiger blue line, trying to make a play as Zajac, but he was stopped in there by Baker. Baker will dump the puck down the ice, and the Blades have to go back and organize in their own territory. Trailing by 3, the Tigers need a goal right now if they want to get back into this hockey game. Elgin Pierce, he was stopped. Now it's in over the blue line, and the Blades clear it again. Some rather ragged play going on right now. The Blades are content just to kind of sit back and play some defense, and Tigers try to penetrate some of that defense as Darren Dietz has the puck at center ice for Saskatoon. He'll right for the puck right back into Tiger territory, and it'll be Spencer Jensen now to Ty Stanton. Stanton late pass for Hunter Carrick, and it goes off his stick and goes deep into Blade territory. So we've got an icing call in the face-off. We'll be back in the Tigers zone. Next action for the Tigers, Barry, will be Tuesday night. Radaway Kings coming to town, and they've been maybe not quite as consistent as they'd like, but still doing a pretty good job here in the Eastern Conference.
Well, just so looking at their record, 5-3 at this point, and hey, the Wheat Kings scoring a lot of goals, but so far they're still giving up a lot of balls as well.
And that Bonacisi is one of their big acquisitions, of course, in the offseason, an overage from the Lethbridge Hurricanes, and he's winding it up. At least he was earlier. And then they got the Twin Towers, that big defense pair back along the blue line, and they're tough to stop.
Pulak, one of the defensemen there, and this guy used to be a forward his whole career, and then they moved him to a defenseman, and what a defenseman he is.
So it's Nichols again for Saskatoon at center ice. He'll center rink wide for Stransky. He's hit over the blue line. Stransky goes wide, dumps it off in front. Dylan Brado doing some good back checking there, was able to intercept and feed Hunter Carrick. Busting away at center ice. Nichols has him all tied up, and the puck winds up in the corner. Gavin Broadhead goes in on the forecheck. Darren Dietz has it for Saskatoon. Feeds Josh Nichols. Nichols along the wall. He was stopped. Tigers failed to maintain possession. Stransky in his own zone. Big, tall, lanky guy. Lots of strength out there for Saskatoon. Josh Nichols, he'll tip the puck back into Tiger territory. Langhammer round the boards. Here's Sanford now. Feeding it up to the left side for Oury. Oury was too well covered. Sanford picks it up again. Crosses the line, but it's called on the outside. We'll get a stoppage and play. Face out for the right side of the Saskatoon Blitz goaltender outside the blue line. For Talker time, we've got a 6-3 score. Saskatoon leading. Time running out, Barry, on the Tigers.
Well, time is running thin for sure on the Tigers, and they're down by 3 goals, but hey, it's junior hockey. Nothing's impossible when it's junior hockey. Anything can happen.
And the Tigers 0 for 4 on the power play. The Blades are 3 for 4 on the power play here tonight. Puck comes straight back to the blue line. So it'll be Boston Lear knocking it down. Spencer Jensen, he's at the right side of his own goal. He'll spin the puck into the corner for Ty Stanton. Stanton flips it ahead for Boston Lear. Lear for the Tigers. Search pass over the right side. Couldn't get it to Curtis Volk. Blades straight back to the Tiger blue line. Good check there for Boston Lear again. And the Blades start all over at center ice. It's nailed deep into Tiger territory by Pufal. Winds up in behind the net. And the Tigers, Spencer Jensen, he was checked by Ty Stanton. He goes after the loose puck in the left corner. Up on the left side for Jaden Hart. Hart's down the left side. He's got Curtis Volk with him. He'll rip his shot. But the goaltender, Makarov, saw that one all the way and wasn't about to give up a rebound. And face-off will be in the Blade zone. 31-31 and the shots on goal. The Tigers have certainly had their chances here tonight, but Makarov has been, for the most part, rock solid.
Yeah, he has, and he's done a great job in controlling his rebounds. The one that he really put it back right into the hash marks of the slot there is to Curtis Vulcan. Vulcan put that one in, but as you know, after that, he's done a great job in just keeping the puck in tight to him.
Third game in 3 nights for both of these teams, and the Saskatoon Blades have the upper hand on the Tigers. 6-3 the score. So the Blades regrouping out of their own zone, and it's lifted deep into Tiger territory. Tigers fighting right back, however. Elgin Pierce trying to get away at center ice. He was covered. Darren Dietz has the puck, and he lobs it deep into Tiger territory. It'll be Lewington getting to it. He'll lob it around the boards for Rickman. Derek Rickman to Trevor Cox. And that went a little bit too far for Trevor, and it goes all the way down the ice. So we've got an icing call. Face-off will be back in the Tiger zone.
Well, 4:17 left, and time is running thin for sure on the Tigers, and they need to get one real quick here to get back within 2 here, and then anything can happen.
Talking about some of the top defensemen here in the Western Hockey League, we're talking about Ryan Pullock of Brandon. Second in team scoring as far as defensemen are concerned. He's got 12 points already so far this year. The Tigers, Dylan Basinius, ranked the 7th in the league as far as scoring is concerned. And as far as Basinius is concerned, he's got 8 points up to this point in the season. So it's Schmidt inside the blue line. He'll right for the puck deep into Tiger territory. Langhammer having to make another save off Nichols, who got the rebound off the backboard. Langhammer coming up with a big stop there. Josh Nichols always dangerous around that net, isn't he?
Well, is he ever? And the 3 points here tonight for a couple goals and an assist. Josh Nichols, just a tremendous game. And like you said, this guy is a 20-year-old, no contract or anything. And when he keeps having the season that he's having, I think something will come his way by the end of the year.
Well, from what I understand, a lot of NHL people are interested in Josh Nichols. They say he's got to pick up his skating a little bit, Barry, but I know this guy's trying to catch him, and they have difficulty doing that, but I think he has improved his skating since last year, no question.
Well, he doesn't look like the quickest guy, like you said, but the other thing is that you're right. You don't see anyone catching him. He manages to get there.
So the puck is loose at center ice. Nichols has to go off his stick, and it goes up against the netting in behind Langhammer. So we'll, again, get a stoppage here with a face-off in the center ice area. 32-31 now. The Blades out shooting the Tigers in this hockey game and leading by 3 goals. With 3:36 left here in the third period, fans starting to file out of the building. Dylan Brado at center ice. And it's Darren Dietz over on the left side for Duncan Siemens. He'll rip the puck deep into Tiger territory. Duncan Siemens, one of the premier defensemen in the Western Hockey League, hails from Sherwood Park. And, of course, was with the Blades last year. Colorado Avalanche first-round draft pick. And puck's in the corner. And as Barry mentioned earlier, former teammate of Dylan Basinius back in Bantam Hockey. Speaking of Basinius, he's parked in front of the Tiger goaltender trying to help out Merrick Langhammer. Comes back to Dietz. The shot. Langhammer making the save. Walker retreats back in behind his own goal. Walker still in possession of the puck, being tied up by Becker. Puck comes back to Darren Dietz. Dietz will send it across the blue line to Duncan Siemens. He whistles a shot. Rebound by Kambites, and that goes off a stick and up against the netting in behind Langhammer. And I think we're going to get a penalty coming up here. It looks to be going to the Saskatoon Bladesburg.
Well, I think it's Walker, the guy who's getting the penalty, and slashed the stick right out of the hands of Becker. So the Tigers, 2:44 left, going to the power play.
Well, they'll be trying to make this game more respectable with another goal. Darryl McLean, we are playing the Antonio's Pizza power play contest for you. So, still without a power play goal, they get another chance late in this hockey game. 2:44 the time left in this, the final period. Elgin Pierce, Boston Lear, Trevor Cox, the front three for the Tigers on the power play. Lewington and Ty Stanton back along the blue line. Tigers coaching staff showing a lot of confidence in Ty Stanton, giving him some power play time coming off the back end. What a player he is going to be for this Tiger team. Puck is labeled all the way down the ice. Stanton gets back after it, beats Nichols to the puck. Ty Stanton has it, lost it. Now he got some help in there from Lewington. Lewington comes tearing out of his own zone. He'll find Trevor Cox. Cox is in over the line. Here's Cox trying to set up on the power play. He'll get it deep. Around the boards it comes. Elgin Pierce trying to trap it off the wall, but failed to do so. Tigers holding it in, though. Here's Lewington to the side of the net, but Pierce just failed on a deflection. Tigers trying to hold it in and maybe set up again, but the Blades now starting away. Cam Bites, he's at center ice. Blades doing a real good job in killing off penalties against this Tiger team here tonight. They've even had some short-handed opportunities, and one created on a penalty shot that Langhammer stopped on Josh Nichols. Still, Nichols has come back and has scored 2 goals. Lewington trying to get to the puck to the right side of his own goal, and they had Stovin beating him to the puck. Stovin drops it right back into deep Blade territory, so they're ragging it, trying to kill off some time. There's 40 seconds left here in the Tiger penalty, and it's lobbed all the way down the ice, so the Tigers have to go back and start all over again. So another power play that's kind of fizzled a bit here, Barry.
Yeah, not many opportunities here on this power play for the Tigers. It's been the story all night. They just haven't been able to get pucks through to the net.
Becker from center ice. He'll chop the puck deep into Blade territory. Stransky has it for Saskatoon. He's down the left side. Overskates the puck, gets it right back again. Now it's kicked loose, and we've only got a minute left here in this, the final period, with the Blades leading 6-3. Looks as though they'll go home with 2 wins on this 3-game trip in the Central Division of the Western Hockey League. The puck is in the corner, the left side of the Tigers' net. They dig away after it. Koulis, he'll move it up for Curtis Volk. Volk busting down the left side. Volk, he was stopped as he tried to hit the blue line, and then it's sent right back into deep Tiger territory again. Vasinius, he overskates the puck, then brought it ahead for Sanford. Sanford drives it ahead for Gavin Broadhead. He's hit over the blue line with Lowry. Took a shot, but it's called on the outside, so we'll get a stoppage, and the face-off will be outside the Blaze blue line. 33-32 are the shots in favor of the Saskatoon Blaze, but for Falcon time, Blades have a 6-3 lead.
Yeah, they made the ones count here tonight. They had some opportunities and made the most of them. 3 power play goals and for the Saskatoon Blades early in this game, and that was huge for them tonight.
Stransky's been a big part of this Blade attack here tonight, too. A Dallas Stars draft pick, and, you know, he's a big, huge player. He's going to fit into that organization very well. Zajac in over the blue line. Lost the puck to Derek Rickman. Rickman rivals it off the boards. Lowry has it for the Tigers. He loses it as well. So Rickman helps him out as the game is over. Saskatoon Blades winning this one, going away by a score of 6-3. And we get some extracurricular things going on at the buzzer here. Little scrum developing along the board. Siemens is involved. Now Lowry, young kid out of California. Rickman trying to protect Lowry, and I think cooler heads will prevail. That's about all that's going to happen there, Barry.
Well, I think that's about, you're exactly right. That's about all that's going to happen there. And that's the game here with Saskatoon going on to the victory.
Well, the Blades seem to have kind of pulled out of their funk with back-to-back wins. After losing 5 in a row, they beat Lethbridge last night, and now here against the Tigers, won tonight. And again, the huge difference was the, specialty teams. Their penalty kill was perfect, and their power play almost perfect as well.